I wanted to do a little pregnancy update. This might actually be the worst quality video I've ever made. I'm doing some quick 5-minute car makeup. I took a last minute trip to go visit my parents. My dad is a private chef. He does private catering, so he has a bunch of Christmas parties the next 2 weeks. So I am helping him out to make some extra money for the holidays. I am a little over 18 weeks now, which is crazy. My anatomy scan's coming up 2 weeks. I still have not felt him kick. I have an anterior placenta, so she said it could be up until at least 22 weeks that I don't feel him. Anxiously awaiting feeling him kick. Some new symptoms I've been experiencing. I'm still throwing up, but not nearly as much. Like, it's just super random. My nausea, for the most part, I think has gone away. I'll just randomly throw up after like breakfast one day or like dinner the next day. Like, it's very inconsistent and super random, but it's so nice to have energy again and to not feel like you're bedbound. Some other symptoms that no one tells you about. Intimate time with your partner, if you get my drift, hurts. And not like painful hurts, but like I am sore immediately after, like into the next day. I genuinely feel like a born again virgin, which is really funny because I am with child. I was not expecting that, and I've talked to a few of my friends who have already had kids, and they have all attested that this is very true, and they've experienced this exact same thing. I was just not expecting that. I've definitely had like a lower libido whilst pregnant, which is very different from like my everyday life. I think also things downstairs are changing, which like I knew obviously was gonna happen, but I thought it would be more towards like the end of my 3rd trimester or like during birth, not, you know, beginning of your 2nd trimester. So that's been an interesting adjustment. I also throw up every single time I brush my teeth, which is honestly just cruel because I'm just trying to be hygienic and have clean breath. And it is like my now least favorite task to do every day is brush my teeth. That's not bad. We've had our son's name picked out since before we even knew the gender. We had a girl name and a boy name picked out, and our boy name we've had picked out for years. Like, we were always very set on a boy name, not so set on a girl name. I like never thought that I would change my mind, but I heard a name last week, and it is the only name that I've come across that's made me second guess the name that we have picked for our son. I don't know how to feel about it because I still feel like the name we picked is the better name. Not the better name, but I still feel like it's the right name just because like we call my belly his name. We've told people what his name is, like friends and family. And it just like feels right when I say it, but I love this other name. More specifically, I love the nickname associated with it. The name that we chose doesn't necessarily have like a good nickname to go with it. So I don't know. My husband's not on board. He does not really like the new name that I have come across. It's a weird feeling to like second guess the name of your child because you're naming this child for the rest of eternity. It's a big task. I never thought I would change my mind, but here I am. And it could just be pregnancy related. Like, I never know what I want these days. I feel like my belly has not necessarily popped, but I definitely have more of a belly that I've seen in the last couple of days, which is really exciting. Like, my belly at night is obviously a lot bigger than it is in the morning because like you're eating, digesting your food all day. But now I'm finally feeling like I'm waking up and still having a similar sized belly. It's more so like in my uterus. He is sitting so low. Even my OB said like he is not really like moved up very much. He's sitting so low, and he's been on top of my bladder the last 2 days. So I constantly feel like I have to pee, even though I don't. I do have to update on the pregnancy pillow. It is incredible. I really thought it was going to be a scam. I was so anti pregnancy pillow. I hate to admit it is like the best $40 I've ever spent. I've been sleeping so solidly through the night, only waking up one time, maybe two, to go to the bathroom. But like my hip pain is almost completely resolved, and like my back pain is like non-existent, which is incredible. The only pain that I really have is like yesterday, for example, I worked for 8 hours. So like standing up on my feet for 8 hours, like my hips and back definitely really hurt. But I woke up this morning after sleeping with my pregnancy pillow and I felt totally fine. So I'm still struggling with prenatal depression, but honestly, I think going home to see my family helped. Not necessarily like seeing my family, but I just like needed to get out of the house. I've just been like marinating in my depression in my house, and I just needed to change the scenery. So I've also been too busy to really cry or like think about it, which I like the feeling being busy. Not always, but at least right now I'm enjoying being busy. So my hair and my nails are growing so fast. I feel like a chia pet. Like I'm having to cut my nails once a week because they're getting so long. And I was brushing my hair yesterday and I was like, whoa, like she's gotten so long. She's like past my boobs now. I've not had my hair this long since high school. I've definitely gotten my craving for coffee back, but I've been drinking decaf because I'm a big caffeine person and I don't want to be reliant on caffeine during this pregnancy. So just having like the taste of coffee has helped immensely. Lastly, I filmed an eczema video like weeks and weeks and weeks ago, and I was supposed to post it the Monday before Thanksgiving. Haven't gotten around to it, but I promise it's coming soon. I've really wanted to update. I've gotten a lot of questions about my skin and eczema since I can't take my eczema medication. So I promise that will be coming soon. Hopefully that will be my next video. That's the end. Thanks for watching.